We are here today to present the Euromed report on repatriation of refugees from Arab countries. What are the conditions and the cost of the refugees to go back to their home countries? There is a focus on Syria, but also the report talks about the Yemen case, the Iraq case, and the Libyan case. We're making a contribution to the understanding and the knowledge of what is needed to be done for the repatriation and reconstruction of these Arab conflict countries.
Spatial distribution of the refugees and explore their characteristics in terms of demography, socioeconomic characteristics, as well as how they are doing in terms of economic well-being in the hosting countries. The social integration of the refugees, and mainly we focus on the Syrian refugees because they make up most of the refugees relative to the other Arab conflicted countries. Importance of the characteristics of the refugees in terms of the process of repatriation once the conflict is ended and it's ready to start the political reconciliation and start the political settlements in Syria and other Arabic conflicted countries.
So it's been really an honor to cooperate with so many researchers around ERF on this Euromed report about repatriation. And our chapter, what we have been looking at is how socioeconomic reconstruction elements and also how political settlements and how these political settlements might look like can impact and can affect the repatriation of refugees in the four conflict-afflicted Arab countries, mainly Syria, because it's the one that attracts most attention from the European Union and the European Union countries, but also from Iraq, Yemen and Libya. That there is a positive correlation. The more inclusive a political settlement looks like, the more chances that repatriation of refugees, especially in the case of Syria from countries such as Turkey, Lebanon and Jordan, might happen in the near future.
The relationship between a political settlement, the reconstruction and the repatriation. Building three types of scenarios. The best case scenarios, of course, is to have an inclusive political system that is based on a common vision and a good governance relationship between the state and the society. And of course, the worst case scenario would be to have an exclusive political settlement. In between those two extremes, there is a wide range of possibilities. And the main message is that in order for the repatriates to come back to their country, we have to have a good political settlement and, of course, a good reconstruction plan integrating the whole international community.
Three main goals: estimating the economic cost of conflict, discussing the post-conflict growth scenarios, discussing the conditions for and consequences of refugee repatriation. The focus is on four conflict-afflicted countries: Iraq, Libya, Syria and Yemen. Conflict has huge economic costs for afflicted countries, especially for Syria. Moreover, refugees have access to a wide range of generous socioeconomic benefits and services in the host countries. So any post-conflict repatriation and reconstruction efforts first should feature political stability and second should include strong economic and socioeconomic elements to incentivize refugee repatriation.
Very, very comprehensive report that tackles various aspects of the refugee problems with special focus on Syria, which is not surprising because Syria is the one that has produced the largest number of refugees, about 6 million altogether. They discussed the conditions for political return, the conditions for their economic return, the conditions that would make them resettle in Syria, with all the political, economic and social factors that influence such a return. And I think the report discusses this in depth, which is very, very, very important and in a very objective manner.